Hi everyone, Dorota International nail artist and educator, and today we are going to play with some 3D rose trending nails. They are absolutely fantastic. Have a preview of them in here. I hope you really like this tutorial and you'll enjoy watching it. So let's start. Yeah, more salon friendly, those rose design, and I will show you how to achieve this look because none of us likes the filing, so I think this is a kind of better option for those of you who don't like filing. I'm using the gel paints, so I'm going to grab the red one and place it there in 2 scoops, so 1 and 2nd scoop. Straight away, to save the time, we are going to painted some red background, so I'm using the One Stroke Level 2 brush, and what I want to do it is paint some red in here. You don't have to be very regular or anything like that, it's just painting some red base and then give it a cure. In the meantime, I can prepare the next color which we are going to use, so that's some white. And we need to pick up a few scoops of white as well. So pure white on its own. And then some pink. Okay, mix it well. And then we're ready for the next step. So I need to clean my brush. And now we are going to pick up the paint like we would do it for the one stroke painting. So on the higher point of the brush, we are picking up the lighter color. And then on the other side, we are picking up the darker color. So you've got 2 colors on your brush. Do it quite slowly because the gel jumps and you don't want to contaminate your brush. And then go and mix those 2 colors a little bit. Okay, just like this. Then pick up your rose. Base of the rose, and we are going to paint the middle first. So the middle is like a wee wave. Okay, pick up the paint again and paint those wave on the other side. Make it like twisted. Give it a cure. And then we are going, just for a quickness, so we can paint straight away, we will be using a matte top coat. So once I cure it, I can take a matte top coat and apply matte top coat over it. Just on the places where we have painted the design, and then give it a cure. You don't want to go too much outside the edges because then the design becomes too thick. So when my tip is curing, I'm picking up another scoop. And then mix it. Grab the tip. And then we are going to paint another row of the petals. And then the same on the other side. Now for the quickness, and also guys, so you can see it more. So what I would, I could paint it like this way. with my hand without moving the tip, but then it's easier for me to go like this, so also so I don't have to go like that as well, because then you wouldn't be able to see it. So that's the reason I think why I'm twisting the tip as well, so you can kind of see it more. I'm just going to paint it same, so white goes inside, leave some gap in there, just like this, and then cure it. You quite often ask me as well why I don't use gels for one stroke. So obviously I'm doing a gel one stroke at the moment. Personally, I prefer the acrylic paints, and the reason for it is I have no waiting time. Like now I have to cure it each single petal because we cannot paint it over uncured product. While with the acrylic paints, which are drying in air, I find it is just quicker. Okay, so mix it, so when I top coat it, I don't have to mix the paint, and then top coat it again. Cure it. Obviously we should be curing 30 seconds in between each layer. I'm shortening this time for the tutorial to about 5 seconds. Just to save you a waiting time. Okay, another petal. Again, leave those empty space. And give it nice wavy look. Again, wavy look. That already looks pretty decent. Clean my brush, wait for it to cure, and then apply the top coat. Obviously I will be doing it like on the, say, I don't know, ring finger, and I will be doing it on the one nail, and then straight away doing it on another nail, just to save the time. So another layer of the top coat. And now we want to paint those outside petals, because the one which are going inside, like I like to do it at the same time, because otherwise they look like they are at the wrong level. So I'm going to pick up this time those pink color, just because the edges of the roses are much lighter. Okay, mix it well, and let's paint it the edges. So at this moment I'm swapping my brush. So we was painting this way, and now I want to paint the different directions. So I'm just painting like this. One petal like really large, and you can see it is much lighter color. I can also paint some petal here. And then I can paint a petal there. And there. So I'm painting all my outside petals. Getting pretty irregular in a shape. And then give it a cure. I'm not going to apply any top coat at that stage, because the other petals, they are kind of lower. So I'm going to pick up this paint and the red again. Mix it really well, and I want to be pretty clean for this step. And then we are going to do the edges, the petals which are in the middle. Okay, so the petals which are in the middle, you're going like this. Pick up the paint again. Nice and clean. And again. And I'm just going into one direction, so it's like a clock direction. You can also cure it in between the times. It's going to also give you a better results, because then you could kind of go and overlap some petals. Don't go over those white color which you have painted before. Okay, and then give it a cure. We are going to clean the brush and apply the top coat. This time I want to put the top coat over the entire design, because we want to kind of gradually get rid of those bumps which we've got in the middle. So just apply the top coat all over. Like a really decent, nice decent amount. And then give it a cure. Okay, I'm just going to clean my brush, get it ready for the final petals. When my tip is curing. And just add the final petals. So I'm missing a petal there. I want my brush, so we was painting like this angle. Now I want my brush to be almost straight. And obviously the slower I will do it, the nicer results I will get. Then I should cure it. I can squeeze one more petal here. Very straight brush. And there. I'm trying to don't float my brush with the product. Okay, that's plenty. Paint some edges and then give it a cure. Okay, we can apply the top coat, and now we are going to apply two top coats, because I want the things to be really raised. So we are going to apply the matte top coat, but I want to cure it stronger, because I could see the smudges of uncured product. And then we'll apply the High Shine No Wipe Top Gel, and then do the last part, which will make it look a bit raised. So, okay, say it is cured. So apply the matte top coat. It just gives those extra dimension, like those kind of deepness. So when we will be painting the edges, you will be able to see it, like the paint will give almost a shadows to our design. So we don't need the matte top coat anymore. Also, guys, tell me, I don't want to like spam you all over like with the rose design, but tell me if you would like to see those kind of designs as well. That's again, I wouldn't call it salon-friendly designs, because I like to do the things where we've got those clear base underneath, and this one is kind of built up into the nail. So when my client will come back for a rebalance, I will have to basically get rid of those nails and start again. which is first of all not healthy for the natural nails to do the removal every single time, and then secondly it involves lots of work. So but I can produce the tutorial. I think it's a fantastic way, you know, for those of you who want to build up the portfolio or want to do, I don't know, some sort of competition nails. It's a fantastic design, not so salon friendly. I have top coated this rose, and then we are going to cure it and swap to D-liner brush to add the final detail to our design. So I'm going to cure it a couple seconds longer, but yeah, let me know in the comments below if you would like to see it, those roses. We are going to use white now, and what is awesome, so when we was painting with the one stroke, our white wasn't clear white, and now I'm just going to outline it with the pure white. Look how little product I've got on my brush. Then hold the breath and paint it. Don't paint on these dark places. You want to paint it really on those light places. Okay, another one. And this one here. So really paint on those light places, otherwise you will hide. But also take into the consideration that we've got a few layers of the top coat. So you really want to do it on those light color. I'm going to freeze it for a couple seconds because it's a gel and it's quite warm in here. So depending on the temperatures, you could do it the entire design or just a bit. Okay, and then the next row of the petals. Make it a bit longer. That looks amazing already. I totally think this is, I mean, you can still see those levels of the gel because of the top coat, but because we don't have to file it, it's so much friendly. Also look that I'm creating some new petals which didn't exist in here before. Okay, so I can have one in here. This is so pretty, and actually, I don't know, it's kind of really creative. And basically that's our rose finish it, so we have to just cure it, but actually let me add one more petal here. Cameraman is in stress because we are running on a low battery, but that's the rose, you can really see it. So we're kind of recording blind because the battery is gone, but that's the final results. I would just cure it and we've got those two beautiful roses. I hope guys you have really enjoyed this tutorial. I'm sending you glittery hugs and bye for now.